Hey guys, I'm Jameson with Rogue Engineer, and today I'm going to show you how we built this oversized round side table for our living room. Let's get started. Okay, so I've got my plywood cut down to 30 inches square, which is going to be the diameter of my tabletop. Now, what I do to draw a circle is, normally you can also use a piece of paper, which is really easy to do if it's a smaller circle. But I had a little piece of scrap wood. I've got a screw in one end, and then I went ahead and drilled a very small hole 15 inches out, which is half of my diameter. So we are going to put this screw into the center, which I found earlier using a straight edge from point to point, finding the cross that finds you the center. Now I've got this hole out here at 15 inches. I'm gonna take a pencil. And we'll just trace that all the way around. Okay, so I've got the circle rough cut, and I did so with a jigsaw, and I got very close to the line, but not all the way up to it. Now I'm gonna make my final cut on the table saw, just trimming off the excess. I couldn't do this whole thing on the table saw because the top of it is not big enough to accommodate the points, essentially. So we did that rough cut, and now I've got a screw that I'm going to put in my mounting board, and this is going to get buried into that board so it's nice and flush. This side will run along the fence, and the other side, with the screw sticking out, will set into that hole, a hole that I've created by kind of just hammering a nail into it. And then I will just spin it about that point and cut off the excess. All right, so Jamie got the tabletop edge banded and filled and kind of ready to go. I went ahead and cut down the 2x2s to all the lengths and angles that we needed, and I've started to kind of lay out how this is going to go together. We're going to have one leg like this that's going to be actually two legs, and then the other two will kind of be attached to this. Now, as far as this project goes, we're going to be painting it, so I'm not going to get into any complex joinery. We're going to be using pocket hole screws on the bottom of this board as well as on the top of that board because they'll be hidden. And then I'm going to countersink a screw through this joint right there to attach that, and I'm going to glue all the joints as well. So once we get all that sanded down, attached, sanded down, and painted, you'll never know it was there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a fairly simple build. However, we added a little complexity with the round top and the angled base. But overall, it came together pretty quickly and we love how it turned out. It fits in our living room nicely. And if you want the full plans for this build, I'm gonna have those on my website as always. So you can click this link right there and that'll take you on over there. Until next time, be safe and happy building.